Hi, my name is Megan Kwan. I am a CFA major and an entrepreneurship minor over at the College of Fine Arts. I'm an Enlight Scholar, and I'm working on cross-university connection within the Boston Art Schools, specifically within art students. And I hope to connect at least 5 of the local art schools across Boston and their students more specifically, so that they have not only a richer community of artists, connections, and opportunities, but they feel prepared and ready to take on the workforce for after they graduate. I am working on a cross-university lecture series that will bring in people within the realm of business and art, because I was saying before, I'm at the College of Fine Arts, and we don't provide a lot of business opportunities of just like, what does it look like to be an artist outside of school? And so I'm hoping to bring a lot of these business professionals into art environments, into art centers, into local universities, and have people from all over Boston come to these events so that we can build a further network and build that community of art students that I feel like is really lacking right now in Boston. So what got me excited about being in the Enlight program was I found out about a recent internship opportunity over at the POW Art Center over in Chinatown. It's an Asian American center that represents artists within the Chinatown area. And me having an Asian American background and being an artist, I found kind of solidarity within that. The Enlight Fellowship provided the funding and was able to match me with them so that I could spend half of my time at POW working with local artists, working with community members, and doing a lot of hands-on work within the Chinatown community, as well as giving me the opportunity to spend half my time here at Innovate working on my own nonprofit. There was a moment in the last week where we were having our weekly team meeting with my team at POW, and they were discussing frameworks and like connections and impact maps, and I could just jump into the conversation, and I actually started explaining some of the concepts to my other coworkers because they had never heard of it, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what we are working on in Enlight. In an environment such as POW, which is something I really want to work towards one day in the future, it was nice to know that I had this backbone and this foundation of information on how a nonprofit works, what is a nonprofit, and all of the lingo that would usually be kind of out of it that I wouldn't be able to experience or learn over at the College of Fine Arts, that I was able to learn here and then bring it to my real life job, my situation, my 9 to 5, and feel like I really belonged in that environment. So I went into this experience knowing one person in the cohort, which is actually a lot more than other people, so I'm very grateful for that. But it's gone to the point where when we see each other on the street, we're talking, we're getting dinner together, they're coming over to my apartment, and we're just hanging out. I think it's really important to surround yourself with people that will not only support you, but know where you're coming from and know how hardworking you are, because they themselves are the same way. And so we all have this collective drive to do better and to be better. And I think that's really inspiring for all of us.